What is a good life? Everyone asks this question, but few stop to truly explore it. Is it money, success, happiness, or something deeper? From the moment we wake up to the moment we fall asleep, everything we do is guided by our vision, spoken or unspoken, of what a good life should be. But what if we've been chasing the wrong things all along? Think about it. We live in a culture that shouts, more is better, more money, more status, more stuff. And yet, how many people do you know who have everything and still feel empty? That's the first clue. A good life isn't measured by what you own. It's measured by something you can't buy. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, if you lost all the things you show to others, your job, your house, your social media, would your life still feel good? If the answer scares you, you're not alone. Most people build their lives on what can be taken away, but a truly good life is built on what remains when everything else is stripped away. Philosophers like Aristotle said, the good life is about flourishing, not just pleasure. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, living with purpose, and cultivating virtues like courage, honesty, and love. Notice something. These aren't things that happen overnight. They're habits, slowly built, that turn life into something meaningful. And here's the paradox. The more you chase happiness, the less happy you become. But when you chase meaning, when you focus on truth, on growth, on relationships, happiness follows naturally. That's why the happiest people often aren't those who have the most, but those who give the most. Now ask yourself, when was the last time you felt truly alive? Not just entertained, not just distracted, but alive. Chances are it was when you were giving your best to something bigger than yourself. That's the secret. A good life isn't about being comfortable. It's about being committed to something worth living for. But let's be honest. We get trapped. We compare ourselves to others. We scroll endlessly. We believe the lie that we're not enough. And every time we do, life slips through our fingers. So here's a hard truth. A good life isn't found by looking at others. It's found by looking within and asking, am I living in line with what matters most? Here's the good news. You don't need to wait for some distant future. A good life starts now, in small daily choices. Choosing honesty over lies, choosing courage over fear, choosing presence over distraction. Every choice shapes who you are becoming, and who you are becoming shapes whether your life will be good or wasted. So, what is a good life? It's not money. It's not fame. It's not pleasure. A good life is one that, at the end, you can look back on and say, I lived with truth. I lived with love. I lived with purpose. That is a life no one can take away from you. And here's your challenge. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions. Stop scrolling through other people's highlights. Start building your own definition of a good life today. Because the question isn't whether life is short. The real question is whether the life you're living is good.